Wilson. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Eagles and the Giants, and it's all up next.
Now from the so-called City Beautiful and home to the Madden Studios, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy, really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. Here's 2nd and 10. Carry for Devin Singletary. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In motion right is Wilson. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100 plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The Eagles at 2-6 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. That's what they play really well here.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Operating from the gun. Callaway. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The tight end in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Operating from the gun. Callaway. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it fourth down. And here's Bradley Pinion now. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over first and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But I think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake here on first down. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
He sets to fire deep. And that is incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. And they're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
Short throw caught by Pitts. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. It's brought in by Wilson. And he's brought in, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! From 8 yards out. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be... So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, third and long now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. Fights him off. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And it is caught downfield by Harrison. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
They'll send a tight end in motion right. Throwing to start the drive. Callaway. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. In motion right, that's Wilson. Off play action. Callaway. Throw right side, Wilson.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. In motion goes the tight end. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Callaway. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That ball caught by Harrison. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marvin Harrison Jr. on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The final shot before break. Callaway. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough 3rd down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on 2nd down.
That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll drop to throw. And Wilson with it, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts from 6 yards away. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. And possession switching back to the New York Giants. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Operating from the gun.
Callaway finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now third down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun on third down. Callaway, he gets away from one. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 17 yards.
Tracy going to get it on first down.
20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away. Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Giants get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So this drive spans 7 plays.
And it was Hunter Renfrow who capped things off with a touchdown reception.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down, so now on defense.
Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 19 yards away.
And the Eagles look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Throwing to start the drive. Callaway. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Callaway. That's to his running back, complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On play action, it's Dobbs.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Dobbs is throwing. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because it gives them more chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Dobbs.
Right back to Pitts again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Receptions for him, and it's another first down. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
Second down and 3.
Here's Dobbs to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Elliott now to have the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Now out come the Giants.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second and 1. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
So they bring out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Callaway. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he's got some space here. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right, but that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So